All right, what's up, guys? I'm Connor Ferguson. This is Always Race Day. This is Infield Beers, and this is Kade Higday. He's now a first time in his career 360 winner at Knoxville tonight and $10,000 richer. How's it feel?
It still hasn't hit me yet. I honestly don't know how it feels. I won't know till probably about 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
How long is the party going to go tonight?
Hopefully not too long. I gotta wash that thing tomorrow and get it serviced so I can race again next weekend.
I'm probably going to ask you that again. It's new. We got this new setup with these cool little magnetic mics. I hope you guys can hear us well. We always worry about audio, at least our YouTube comments do. You had that run off the corner to win that at the last second in the photo finish. Did you know that you had gotten Austin?
No, I had no idea. Honestly, I wasn't even excited until I came off turn 2 and looked at the board and I'm like, holy shit, we actually won this thing. No way.
What was it like going through your head, kind of second guessing if you did get it?
I literally, the whole time down the backstretch, I putted at idle and just stared at the board and I'm like, no way that actually just happened. I was waiting for the board to flip over with the 88 in front of us and it didn't. So I was like, holy shit.
And a couple other parts of that race, obviously the first lap, Aaron Reitzel comes right up to your side. I think the caution ended up coming out, but were you kind of like, oh, figures, and he came from 6th, and obviously you knew who was starting behind you.
Yeah, I thought for sure, like after that first start, I thought for sure he was just gonna, do the same thing and just bonsai around all of us. And once I didn't see him, I was like, okay, I know, like once I get to traffic, we'll be fine. And never really got to traffic. And then that lap with Booback was just, it was a terrible lap on my end. That was 9,000% my fault.
It's all great and all. Pit stop.
That was 9,000% my fault. I didn't see him and just kind of tried to go to the bottom to protect. And then by the time I even saw his nose wing, he was over my left rear and spun around backwards and collected Reitzel, which sucks. I mean, obviously, if you win a 10 grand to win show, you want to beat the 87 because he's the guy to beat.
Thanks for asking that question for me. That's a pro move. Are you going to take it?
Nope. Nope.
You're really serious about washing this race car?
I am. I'm washing that thing at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Josh, take a hard right like he did into victory lane tonight. That's really cool. You take full responsibility for it, though. I think in racing, there's a lot of wrecks that we see and watch that people don't take responsibility for one way or another. I also want to spotlight Nationals last year. I think you're the first guy to run all 3 classes?
All 3 in the same week.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was that like, and are we going to see it again this year?
It was busy as hell.
Are you allowed to race down in pro?
No.
Still? Okay,
nope.
So we can't see it again.
Nope, you can race up, but you can't race down. So if we find a 410, you'll see us in both. But as of right now, our only plan is the 360.
What's the motor program issue finding new ones like right now?
Oh, it's impossible, and we don't really have the funding to go just buy a brand new one. So it's kind of hope you run good enough to prove a point and have somebody give you one. Honestly, it sucks to say as a race car driver, but I mean, you got to drive your ass off every night and just try to prove that you can do it.
Did you get anything tonight extra as contingency money with how much bonus money was put into this race, or was it just the 10? I shouldn't say just the 10 grand. But.
Oh no, straight up, I would have done the same thing coming off turn 4, whether it was Austin or Aaron or anybody. I mean, it doesn't matter if it pays $500 to win or 10 grand to win. I'm trying to win every single weekend. And yeah, I got lucky enough that Austin kind of didn't really bobble, but just didn't get the run he expected out of the middle of 3 and 4. And I was able to get down below him and show him my nose and just kind of get him up the straightaway into the slick. And I was in the moisture, and that was the whole race.
How far does that $10,000 go for your team?
Oh, it goes way further than a lot of people's teams. I mean, you got guys like Aaron and Austin, they're driving 4 people, and I own all of my own stuff. So it's a lot bigger win for us, I feel like. But obviously, 10 grand is 10 grand, no matter who you are. But yeah, 10 grand goes a long ways in our team.
Josh, I'm going to angle you back here. We'll walk backwards. We'll let the camera guy.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, this is big stuff for Josh because I don't think this has happened for him a lot. We're going to try to walk back into this party right here.
I'm headed for the big city. Good.
All right. Thank you.
What's the reception like?
Reception for what?
There's just everyone coming up to you and saying congrats.
It's mind-boggling. I mean, last weekend we sold the most t-shirts we've ever sold just because we
Here,
blew
we'll,
up. And
we'll walk right back here and put everyone in the background.
yeah, last weekend, I mean, we sold probably 20 or 30 t-shirts, and that's more than we normally sell on a weekly show. And the night we ran second, I think we sold 2. So that kind of proves to you what second means.
Absolutely. What was the most special person to come up to you after the race, and what was the message?
Craig Delansky was one of the first people that grabbed me as soon as I got out of the car, and he said, "Son, you drove your ass off." And coming from a guy that drives his ass off, that's pretty damn cool.
Hell yeah. Well, we're going to let you get to partying. There's a lot of people here that want to drink with you. How late is it going to go? I told you I'd ask you that again.
Hopefully not too late. I got shit to do tomorrow.
You got more in you. You got one more in you.
But I've got shit to do.
This has been Infield Beers. I'm Connor Ferguson. Thanks to Kade Higday, beer sponsor as well. Catch him at the number 24 Knoxville Nationals. We can't wait for it.